Alright, I think this video is very important because a lot of people are not going to be at 27,000 power yet. Which, by the way, could we talk about how crazy 27k power is to get? I mean, listen, I'm not grinding super hard, right? I'm not. But I'm also a paid player, and I'm only at 36k, right? Now, I haven't even started the new event, so I could for sure get to close to 40, especially with my backline. But bro, 27 is pretty high. Now, I'm going to talk about the ways that has helped me get pretty much the highest, the quickest, okay? I think that is very important, right? To get the highest combat power, the quickest you can. I don't know what this is for. Bet, I'll take the login. And this is newer. Why is that there? Do we not have that usually? Anyway, at the end of the video, we're going to use the SSR ticket. So please stay tuned for that. But yeah, so we're going to talk about also the best, or like the ones you probably want the most. But we're done. We're done with the 7-day missions. I love 7-day missions. I think it was pretty good. Besides the fact it did not give many cubes. I think I should have given like at least a multi from this alongside the SSR ticket, right? Both of them together. But this is a character guaranteed, which is huge. Now, what is the best way to power up quickly, right? If you want this shit tomorrow or the day after, what do, right? Let's talk about it. So by far, one way trumps all. Well, two ways. One, getting dupes. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? And this also counts for SRs, right? The way you could do it is, I would personally do it, especially if you haven't summoned much, is go for the first dupe on your 2 SRs. If both your SRs don't have the first dupe, that one's the most important, okay? Where's Awakening? Yeah. So the first dupe gives 15, right? The others give 5%. So the first dupe by far is the most important, okay? Especially for SSRs. Now, the thing is, I'm saying this fully honest. If you do not have Gojo, good luck. Okay? Why? Because Gojo's stats are so inflated. They literally made him to have inflated stats. Right? I'm not even kidding. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. He literally, if we go to him, and then we compare to Nobara, his HP is just 1125. And then Nobara's at 638. And then his DPS, his stats are way higher here, right? And then you compare his HP to, we could go to a tier list, right? We compare his HP to, like, Miwa's. His is higher than Miwa's, okay? So, probably even Panda's too. There you go. So, Gojo's stats are very inflated, which is going to make his combat power way higher. So, I really hope you guys have Gojo just starting off. But if you don't, you could get it. Right? You could. It's going to take a while, but you can. Okay? Now, one of the things that might let you get it is the second SSR ticket that's just given out to you day 7 of login from the 5 million, right? But besides that, the main thing is going to be grade. Grade by far. Now, I'm not even talking about leveling up. You could just put in the grade. So right now, Yuji's at 3100, okay? And we could get him up to grade 8. We could get him all the way up to there, right? Okay, just keep that in mind. Now, he's at 3100, okay? And I think we could just go straight here, can we? Let's see. So 3100, okay? And just from that, 37, right? Simple. Then even more than that, we do that. 4,000. So in one go, we got 900. One go, we got 900. This is super important. Super. Now you might be like, where do I farm it? Well, I recommend most people do it in the events. The events are going to be the best because you're farming everything else at the same time. So going for the events, I personally believe is going to be the best because if you go to this one, then you go to all price pools, you could see you could get 800 of these right now. That's how much I'm getting. So you could easily have been finished with this easily, right? I'm just waiting for stream to finish this part because I was a bit lazy yesterday to do it on stream. And then besides that, you could also go to the other event. I should have just went to the other event. The other event, it also gives a lot, right? But this one, you might have to wait a couple days. But you could literally choose the ones you want, right? Which I think is pretty cool. It's not a crazy expensive amount. So I'd say it's worth if you need like certain ones and you don't want to use AP anymore. That is fine. Now, of course, you could just do it where it tells you you could do it here, and then you skip it if you could 3-star it, and then there you go. But I really think the events are just better if you plan on grinding. But if you just cannot be asked, then yes, this, right? But you want to get your units all to grade 8, and then once they're grade 8, then you'll probably be able to get them to 2700, the total CP, right? Now you got to remember, like, the recollection bits are just as important, right? You might want to just artificially get one stronger, right? That wouldn't be a bad idea. So just to show, right? Let's do this. Let's find the Itadori one. Is there okay? So Itadori's at 536, right? Then we put this one 658, and then if we dupe it out, do I want to dupe this one out? Do I want to? I don't even know. We'll do the Gojo, the Jogo one, not Gojo, Jogo one. We'll do the Jogo one. So Jogo, just to show you. Okay, so 645, right? And then we dupe it out. I don't know. It should with the passive, right? So let's just see. Let's do this discovery together. So now it's gonna be at. It's the same. Okay, so the dupes don't change anything. So yeah, you really have to level them up. Sorry, I just wanted to make that clear for myself in the video, so I do apologize for wasting your time there. But you have to level them up, right? And then the main way to get everything, like to get all of the materials needed, is the events. It just is, right? It is. Now, for this event, I would start really farming it once you're able to at least one phase hard minimum. That's bare minimum with bonuses, right? With as many bonuses as you can if you have Utadori, whatever, whatnot, right? Farm with bonuses, the most you can. But really, once you're able to one tap very hard is like where you're really able to farm a good amount. But I know people won't be able to. So if you're not at 2700, you probably won't be able. So I'd say going for hard, right? Hard or very hard. If you could do very hard in 2, hard in 1, then you're chilling, right? That's going to be what you're going for, right? It's going to be rough. Still, 2700 is pretty rough, but you got to level up everything. But mainly grades for the quickest, and then you start leveling up your units, and then you have to do the recollection bits levels too, right? Now, for very quick level up materials, if you have a lot of friends, you go to friendship points, and then you just, boom. That's a free 100k right there, right? So that's the way to do it, honestly. There's not really much more to say. Dupe out your units to the first dupe to like maximize it, and then afterwards dupe it more if you can. For the SRs, of course. Now, besides that, you have to have Gojo to make it really easy, and if not, you got to get everyone to grade 8, right? You have to. Now, if you get them to grade 8, like no, they're going to be around Nobara, a bit lower though. A bit lower, because my Nobara is at dupe 1. Keep that in mind. But then with recollection bits, you should be able to get that 27k. But with Gojo, it becomes so easy. It becomes so easy if you have Gojo. So good luck. Good luck. Now, we hope we get the last Gojo dupe. If we get the last Gojo dupe, then he's going to be maxed. The goal is Gojo or Nobara. Who else do I don't even know, man. Let's just go in. Let's go in. Let's go in. Maybe we get the Gojo animation. Would be cool. But I just wanted to make that quick video to say, like, grading up is the best way by far. Okay? Grading up your units, by far, best way to do this. And now, we hope to God that we get Gojo or Nobara. Come on. Wait. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my God. Let's go. Yo, that's huge. Now I get an extra 10 curse energy. Initial. Bro, she's going to be so much more busted now. Let's go, chat. Oh, that's huge. We love to see it. And then if I get Gojo, my account is looking clean. Okay, so yes, please take away from this video, do the events, get the grade up material as much as you can, and then let's say you can't farm that anymore, well then you're gonna go into the actual cursed object grinding, which by that, if in case you don't know what I mean, I do in fact mean where it tells you to get it, this, right? Usually the top one's the best in my opinion. But yeah, good luck on your ticket if you do get it. Let me know what you got down below. Let me know your current power and let me know for your grading, right? Just do everything, but mainly just tips to like really get stronger. Grade them out as high as you can. You don't even need to do the levels. Grade them out as high as you can. If your SRs are not duped out, get your 2 or 3, however many SRs first to dupe 1 because that gives the biggest stat increase because it's 15%. Then it's 10 initial curse energy, which it's good, but whatever. And then it's 555. So the first one's the biggest, okay? That's the 2 main tips. But after that, you level up, you get your recollection bits, yada, yada, yada. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.